All right, Star Child. This feels like a continuum of yesterday. We talked about you're going through a pretty big transformation process right now. So I'm actually going to record the whole weekend in one day because I can tell things are going to come up for you. And I want to encourage you and be your biggest cheerleader on your journey into your authentic self. I'm Morgan Black. The band and I are here to channel you another message. First, you have Alice in the Sea of Tears, feeling cast away, feeling abandoned. Second, you have the fairy ring, new skills, advanced training, rapid improvement. This is talking about your intuition and psychic gifts that we touched on yesterday. And third is Miss Spiderweb, reconsidering your alliances and making new connections. You are walking away from some old energies, all right? And sometimes as we start this journey, as we kind of start to walk away from the 3D world and frankly stop giving a shit what other people think, it can feel a little lonely at first. So I want to encourage you through this. So let's take a look. Let me put out some base cards for this and then we will break it down. Solitude is sanctuary, Star Child. If you're someone who has never spent any time in any form of sanctuary, if you're someone who has some attachment and abandonment wounds, and you have a hard time being alone, let me tell you, it is the best thing that you can do for yourself. You may have to sit on your hands for the first 90 days. It might be really uncomfortable, but when you break on through to the other side, it's going to change your life. You're coming up as the high priestess under the fairy ring, developing your new skills. I love this. All right, first under Alice in the Sea of Tears, we have the Four of Cups. Those old cups just aren't doing it anymore, baby. And we have the World card again, which tells me that you have closed the cycles. We saw that in yesterday's reading too. All right. I can feel a little bit of loneliness, though. There's a lull right now. You haven't found your new tribe. So let's look at this Four of Cups. You're showing up as the High Priestess going on a quest, though. There are some beautiful things coming for you in the future. This feels like recent past, this Alice in the Sea of Tears, even though you may still be feeling the emotions. Yeah, there's a lot of things that wanted to jump out. The Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, again clarifying the Four of Cups, and the King of Wands, excuse me, the King of Coins in the reverse. So you have waved your sword of truth. You've put down a lot of heavy burdens with that Ten of Wands, okay? The Ten of Wands is the last stage of carrying the heavy burdens right before the harvest. And you have the Three of Wands. Remember to stay in Three of Wands standing. That's keeping your eyes on the horizon, knowing that there is future coming. You feel a little insecure about your finances right now. You did come up as the Magician in the last reading, though, so remember you are a master manifester. Let's look at this World completion card. What's going on with this world? I love that you keep having the world come up. It's like not only have you closed a cycle, but like you slam the door shut. You know that there's no going back. There's no going back, right? Once your mind is opened up, there's no going back. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I love that. You have Justice in reverse, and you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is you're ready to walk through that new portal, okay? It's going to probably require a little patience. Seven of Swords in reverse, you're not putting up with the BS anymore, but let's take a look at this Justice in reverse card. Justice in reverse card makes me feel like you're still kind of on the fence, kind of questioning what you've discovered about yourself and in your mind because it's in conflict of old belief systems. Tell me more about the Justice in reverse card. You have the 8 of coins in reverse. You're also questioning your occupation at this time. You have the Sun in reverse, the 9 of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. The 8 of Cups. Excuse me, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Justice card. Yeah, you're feeling burnt out right now occupationally. There's something telling you to kind of go inside and develop a new plan. Okay? You're showing up as the High Priestess. You have all the inner wisdom. Feels like that's where your reflection needs to be at this time. These old energies are done. These old cups are done. Take your focus off of that and focus on your work and focus on your projects at this time. That's going to relieve these feelings, these possible feelings of loneliness or feeling abandoned. Your work is more important right now. Okay, let's look at these new skills, advanced training, rapid improvement. Underneath that, you have the High Priestess, inner wisdom. Your gifts are open. That's why I wanted to do another follow-up reading right away. And the 8 of Cups. You're walking away from old energies and going on a quest. This quest could be in search of occupation too. There may be some other new skills that you want to focus on at this time, besides your psychic abilities and your telepathy. So let's see what the High Priestess has to say. You have Judgment in the upright. I like that. You are really doing an inventory on your entire life right now, Star Child. You have the 8 of Cups, you have the Star in the upright, the Queen of Swords, and the 10 of Coins. Okay? Whatever your wish fulfillment is, whatever your project is, whatever you are working on or want to work on is your entry to your 10 of Pentacles. I'm not going to spill the beans on what you're working on because High Priestess don't do that. You need to protect your ideas and your energy at this time until you intuitively know that you're around the right partnerships and soul tribe again. This is really great. Whatever this is, it's the wish fulfillment for you. It's your star. Walking away. I have a feeling that you're ready to or have walked away from a current occupation with the Queen of Swords. You've raised your sword of truth. You are no longer letting the ocean of your emotions get in the way from you living authentically. Not allowing others to emotionally manipulate you anymore. That's why you have the Judgment card on the table. You're calling judgment in your own life. Okay? Everyone else can call judgment in their own life. And if they're too busy talking about your life instead of their life, maybe they should be calling judgment on theirs, right? Not yours. So let's see what this quest is that you're about to take. Your focus is in the right place right now, Star Child. Your focus is in the right place. You have the 4 of Swords. Some of that quest requires some rest, as obviously you just came out of a 10 of Swords. With some of these previous energies, you have the Hanged Man. Okay, you're in contemplation right now. All right, you have the 3 of Cups, the Devil in reverse, the 4 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. You're in contemplation mode about this quest. This is the time to use your imagination in every frivolous way possible. You can create whatever you want on your mind, on paper. Don't even think about the steps right now, how you're going to manifest it. How are you going to come up with the pentacles? Are you going to have to move? How are you going to make it happen? Dream right now as if you have no barriers and no roadblocks. Always start at the end is the first step of manifestation. Dream the ultimate dream. Get it down on paper, on canvas, however you do you. However you do that, however you think, however you open up your imagination. I would suggest hanging out with your imaginary friends and the fairies. Just my opinion. But that's where you're at right now in this hangman energy. Okay. And just let it rip. Okay. Let it rip. Don't get caught up in the anxiety of the steps right now. Just dream the end result. Next, we have Miss Spiderweb, considering your alliances and new connections. It looks to me like you were already doing this over here with the Devil in reverse and the Three of Cups. Because you believe in peace, bitch. All right? So, Nine of Swords is the card of anxiety. Under that, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Cup of Satisfaction. This energy's coming up again. I feel like this is that energy of not being comfortable in solidarity. If it is new to you, yes, it's going to be uncomfortable at first, and it's all right. Go through it. Sit on your hands, whatever you got to do. Work on developing these grandiose ideas that are going to bring you to your 10 of Pentacles, whatever that looks like for you. In the fairy ring, it's talking about new skills, advancement, okay, training. Pour into you, Star Child. That's the gift of Sanctuary. It's the time and energy to pour into yourself. Call all of your energy back in, all of it, and pour it all into you. Okay, now you've got the World Cup showing up in reverse with the Nine of Swords. You're questioning this time of sanctuary. You are not alone. You are not in solitude. You are in a time of sanctuary. Might have to be some shadow work done around that too, okay? It's a lot of like childhood abandonment wounds that can bring up issues around sanctuary. The idea of feeling lonely. There's no reason to feel lonely. You're never alone, Star Child. Yeah, and you have the Hermit card in reverse. Okay, let me get a couple more on these. Remember, you love yourself best when you're alone because you're pouring 100% of your energy into yourself. Now, you are obviously not used to doing that. There was a time where I was not used to doing that. The more that I went inside, the more I started to pour into myself all of the things that I would pour out into other people is when I realized the value of it. And you're never alone. You're your best friend. Not only are you your best friend, but, if you hang out in the ethers, I've always got a team around me. I got spirits galore. All right. Let's get a little more on this energy. To know thyself. Truly cannot know thyself if we haven't spent time alone. And for many of us that started families at a really young age or have been caretakers our whole life, this is a big challenge. This is a big challenge, but it can be done. You have the Six of Wands victory, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you are healing from a little bit of heartbreak right now. Okay, I don't know if that was in divine union or possibly the group of energies we were talking about yesterday, but your sanctuary, you loving yourself best, is going to give you victory, the Six of Wands, over that heartbreak. Okay, it's going to be a little bit of shadow work done with that. All right, let's look at the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, not feeling satisfied being alone. The Nine of Cups is a singular, abundant energy. It's time for you to get to know yourself, Star Child. Not only are you fabulous, but you're the authentic one. You're one of a kind. You're one of a kind. You deserve your energy more than anyone else. You deserve your love more than anyone else, okay? And the more we love ourselves, the better that we can love others. That's for damn sure, okay? If not, our love is a projection of wounds. All right, you have the King of Cups in the upright, the Five of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Death card. Okay, all right, here's the deal. Love to see the Death card here. All right. The death is the transformation. The transformation happens in sanctuary. All right. So if you are not participating in that sanctuary at this time, it is in your very near future. And it is your sanctuary that is going to develop your psychic gifts, Star Child, and any new gifts that you want, any new creations that you want to make that is going to put you in your 10 of Pentacles energy. We have the King of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Okay, this is your energy, the King of Cups, this Page of Cups in reverse, and this Five of Swords tells me that you are healing from heartbreak. All right, here's a suggestion I'm going to make to you in hermit mode. Okay, you got hermit mode in reverse, but I'm putting it in the upright because you got the death in the upright. All right. You have a Page of Cups in reverse. A Page of Cups in reverse is a very emotionally immature energy. You're showing up as the King of Cups, someone who is very emotionally mature, solid in their emotional space. Okay? This Page of Cups you're crying over, not an energy match for you. All right? Does not compete where it does not compare. You're showing up as a king. You have someone showing up as a page in the reverse. All right? All right? More self-love. More self-love. You're the authentic one. All right, I'm going to pull a couple runes for you. This is all normal, okay? Star Child, this is all normal. This is all part of the human experience. All right? We do need community. It's really important to be around other energies, but it's not good to be around energies that don't match our vibration. It just lowers our vibration, you know? So sometimes we have to retreat into hermit mode in certain phases of our life and reassess everything. Take some inventory, do some shadow work. You get through the uncomfortableness of feeling abandoned and feeling alone, you're going to start love being alone. You're going to see the value in it, Star Child. All right, what do we got for you here? You're a healer, Star Child. You're a healer, okay? You're a healer. Go inside. Work on those gifts. You have a lot to offer the world, Star Child. Shadow work. You're being asked to do the shadow work at this time. Looks like there's still a little bit of shadow work that needs to be done around these past connections because past life is coming up in reverse. These were past life connections that were karmic. All right? Time to jump off that karmic wheel. Go through it. Not around the mountain anymore, so you don't have to go over the same mountain again. All right. Last ruin. Truth is in reverse. It's time to go within for that truth, Star Child. And trust yourself, and trust your intuition. And based off of the last reading that I just did, you are psychic AF, among other things. So it is time to go in and communicate with yourself, with your soul, and with the divine, because you have a lot to offer this world as the healer. Please hit like, share, subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. And I will see you for tomorrow's message, Star Child.